It's time for Lewis's journal.
I can't express to you how little how much I am regretting this.
Just remember, we're all here for you, mate.
Entry number 1. So mum and dad bought me. A couple of books today, so I thought I'd use one as a journal.
Aww.
I just want to be the old me. I must have been really going through it.
How is that entry number 1?
Beast mode.
Don't forget to subscribe because we're so close to 100,000 subscribers.
Race to 50k.
Thank you for 50k.
Thanks for 50k. Beast mode.
I think after last week, you're not allowed to talk about your golf stories ever again because everyone was really bored.
Yeah, do you know the thing? I said to Theo on the
You
train.
got cooked in the comments.
Because of reasons we know, but like that was
What
going to be
reasons?
trimmed down. Well, let's can't go in. But that
you
intention was that
saying
was going to
that?
be a 15-minute story, but then also I
Not
was
editing anymore.
What
No,
reason?
no.
Oh.
I was going to be editing that. It would have been trimmed to like 15.
But you were busy at the races, which we can talk
Yep.
about.
Yeah.
Once again, he misses
How-
the backside vlog.
Yeah, poor from you.
He's missed more than I have.
Nah, it's
I
not
don't
true.
think that's true.
Absolutely
We
not
replaced
true.
him with Jack Lewis twice.
Absolutely
All I
not
can say
true.
is me and Lewis haven't missed one.
We like a good time.
That's beast
But
mode.
you're the generals.
No, that's not plural,
We're just the
mate.
pawn.
I'm the beast mode general. He's the soldier.
Beast Nation.
That's gone beyond a tick now. It's like-
Beast Nation? It's a movement. I'm bringing
no,
out merch.
It's a way of life.
I'm bringing out merch, and you're not allowed to buy it. Please don't buy it.
Yeah, the races was really fun. I had 0 winners.
Yeah,
Mate,
I think no one had a winner.
Really? No.
Did you too?
Nah, I lost
Tom,
everything.
No.
let me tell you about
Oh
my
no, they had 1 winner. Sorry.
I
Yeah.
won winner. I won £30 on one winner, and then lost it.
Where
I
are
was
you?
down.
How much did you put on to win the 30? 10.
Yeah.
10 on it. 'cause it was
Yeah.
World
Really
that won.
shit,
It was
yeah.
2 to 1.
But it was a really bad day for the betting. That's
Yeah.
why I don't bet.
But it was a fun day
Had
in
a good-
general.
Yeah,
you
Becky was there.
guys
Good
got to
fun.
run on the track, right? What's that?
Oh, man,
became a
so
horse.
He
cool.
set a record. The fastest human to run a furlong.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Serious record, by the way.
I was
No, I believe
He
that.
looked like
a lot of people aren't
Wolverine.
allowed on the track.
I watched that fucking clip back. I was going fast.
I mean, we went down to the starting stalls. I got in and became a horse.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, okay. That was really.
Is that where the constant eating comes from now?
That was
I
really cool,
actually
though.
think
wasn't
you would have enjoyed that.
Yeah, I would have done.
It,
It
was
looked
very
good.
cool to see it up
Becky was
close.
good, right?
Yeah, she's
Beast
very
Nation.
funny.
Wasn't it really odd how quiet at the starting stalls it was? Like, it was quite eerie, wasn't it?
Would they have to be? Don't they for the
No, I know, but
horses?
it's weird that there's...
What
But,
you expect?
it's
Just getting the horse all
like, it's
fucking
just
worked
completely
up.
alone. Like, how electric the horse racing is, but it's like calm before the storm. It's really cool.
Yeah,
And then
it's
for that
as
reason.
soon as they're in, like, as soon as the last horse is in, it's like 2 seconds, then they're off.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Can you remember making that joke that
Oh,
got shut
oh.
down very quickly to the current jockey? What's her name again?
Joanna Mason.
Yeah, because you made a joke about like I don't know, getting them agitated, and then she was like, "No, that's really dangerous," and you're like, "Yeah, that's silly of me to say
Clearly
sorry."
didn't get the sarcasm. That's funny.
She was
many-
lovely though.
Yeah, friend of
She
the
was
show.
lovely.
Friend
Yeah,
of the
she's
show.
definitely friend of the show now. Yeah,
How many
yeah.
bevs did we all get through, guys?
We actually didn't get drunk.
I don't
Oh.
think we had a
Do you know what it
chance
was?
to drink.
Genuinely, because we were like up and down and like trying to get the filming side. We actually didn't have a chance to just sit there and
I
drink.
think I had
and enjoy
3
it.
pints
Didn't have too much.
in like, what, 7 hours?
Oh yeah, I had 1 pint and then a couple of gin and tonics, and I think that was
Yeah.
But I didn't drink because I travelled on my way there on my own,
Right.
So I didn't drink.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not just
yeah.
going to sit there on my own
Not
drinking like
social.
a saddo.
We met some 3 elderly gentlemen on the train who I'm pretty sure they were ex-Premier League referees
How do you know that?
because they said I was a referee for 40 years. And I saw...
Wait, when you told me you thought they were, you missed out that small detail of them saying,
Yeah, but
"Yeah, I
he
was
might
a
not
ref
be-
for
he
40
might not have
years."
been like Division 1, you know what I mean? Like, he might like... But I sort of recognised
Why
them.
didn't you? But this is what blows my mind, right?
We were
Why
talking
wouldn't you
about-
ask?
Because
Yeah.
I didn't clock it till the end. And we were talking
What
about...
do you mean he didn't
Took-
clock it?
Took
When
it-
he says,
2 hour train
I was a
journey.
Premier League referee, or
No, you didn't say Premier
all right,
League
all right, I
referee.
was a referee for 40 years.
Oh, what
I
level?
would go, no way, what league, where?
Yeah, what did you ref?
No, but we were talking about the football in general.
I don't know what part of this you're not getting.
It's still perfectly set up for him to dig deeper. He's probably sat there waiting for you to ask so he
yeah,
can
it's
tell
like-
you.
it's
It's
like-
an open question.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was on their table and the other 4 were next to me here. So I was like mid-convo trying to like, battle 2
So you
conversations.
just ignored the people
Oh, I
in front
don't
of you.
think
and
that's
spoke
what
to
was
them.
happening.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Footy. They were... Who do they support again?
You were talking to them. I don't
Yeah,
understand. I don't
clearly talked
know.
too much then.
Can't remember. Yeah, they were,
just-
they were cracking open a bottle of prosecco. They were fucking
In Costa Cups, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I just,
They've
it's
got to
just so annoying. He didn't find, why would you not reply to that going, oh, no way, that's so cool. What level? What league?
It's Kalina.
I didn't
actually
clock it
can't
till the end. What
believe-
do you mean he didn't clock it? It's not like he had like a badge on that said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I was a former referee." And he's like, "Oh, fucking, I didn't clock it till I was leaving. I would have asked him." He told you.
You didn't tell me that he actually told you. You just showed me pictures like, I think I recognise him.
Yeah, and that's it. He says to me, he showed me, he's like, "Do you recognise these?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Because I think they're Premier League referees." And I was like, "What
you
makes you
know?
say that?" He's like, "You told me." I was like,
Told me he was a ref.
"So why did you ask him his name?" Fucking idiot, man. He's
Yeah,
absolutely.
you got a fair point,
Theo
actually.
can be fucking mental at times. Like,
You know, like
genuinely.
Piers Morgan goes in, right, and he interviews like murderers.
We're not on an
you
interview,
not-
we're on a train.
Do you not think like that would be amazing to watch him question murderers
He
like, in
wouldn't-
jails?
yeah, he'd just talk about food.
It'd
No, but
be
like, why
su-
did you
it'd
do
be
it
such
like
an
I
interest
just don't get why you did it.
because they're probably
why did
come
you
in.
do that?
Yeah.
The serial killers come into that scenario.
Not serial killers.
Yeah, they do.
Not them all.
John Wayne Gacy did.
Who's that?
He's-
Oh
he's
my
not a good
God.
one.
Red West did. He
John
raped
Wayne Gacy.
people.
Who is that?
The clown killer.
Not John Wayne you're
killer.
thinking of.
You know, I didn't realize. You know, yesterday,
The gay cowboy
by his own
yesterday
words.
on stream when I read that out, I said only said John Wayne, but he had written John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, John Wayne Gacy's a serial killer.
I thought that was double
He
barrel.
thought he meant
When you went, he's a gay cowboy.
No, but do you know the serial killers, like they're going in, the sociopaths, so they're trying to like outsmart the
Psychopaths.
interview. Yeah, they're trying to outsmart the interview straight away.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they get him
So
with
gay,
you,
isn't
and
it?
very quickly they'd
Could
be
a
like,
psychopath.
I mean,
Yeah. Stick him in there and see what happens. What?
what?
I will have a one-on-one with a psychopath or a sociopath. I bet I fucking come out on top.
I actually think they would, because I think they'd be.
that sounded really like.
I think they'd be
Sexually
expecting
charged.
like a certain level of like battle, intellectual battle. And I think it's like with him, it's like trying to outsmart like a panda. And it's like,
so what's the food like?
what angle can I take
First
it?
of all, you're acting like I'm not fucking highly intelligent,
Oh,
which I am.
Oh! All right, tell us something intelligent.
No, I don't
your
have to.
small brain wouldn't understand it.
I don't have to prove my intelligence to you. I
Yes,
let
you
my-
do. You
I let my
definitely do.
stats do the talking.
What's your stats?
What's that?
Sats.
Sats? What? When you were
A-levels.
Year
six?
six.
A levels.
Six when you were a year?
Well, do you know what I got in psychology? A.
Well done.
In an AS level.
Oh, so not an A level.
So tell us something you learned.
A
from-
level. Second year, I only needed my BTEC sport to get into uni. So I got a U and an
Okay,
E.
tell us-
Oh, right. So we ignore that.
I
yeah.
balanced it out to a D.
That's not a good score.
Shock.
But I didn't need it, so I didn't go like do the exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you outsmarted the game.
You're
Yeah.
intelligent.
I outsmarted the UCAS system
Yeah.
because I just needed
you've-
360 UCAS points.
Yeah,
I got
you-
fucking like 800 by doing 2
Yeah,
I
you
just
fucking
went and lied to
you
them,
fucking
mate.
dunked on them.
I got onto
fucking
I
shat
got,
all over the UCAS points.
I got put onto like a journalism degree, and I wanted to be on the better one. That was like media
Journalism
production. So I just
degree.
went in and told them I was supposed to be on this other course, and they switched it.
Foreshadowing.
And the teacher, when I came in, the teacher was like, "Who are you?" I was like,
You went, who are you?
But
but
like
like,
scratching your ass.
It took like
Like-
double the marks that I needed. But I didn't
Before
have it.
we continue though, we must preface the show today because we have some exciting and breaking news at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned.
friend of the show.
Let him talk.
At the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned, drop a like right now, and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family to subscribe.
But also don't skip to the end
No, don't
right
do
now.
that.
Just watch us from here
We've still
on.
got Gaz Gobbles. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I know you all want Gaz
Lewis
Gobbles.
Bowden has brought in his journal,
Now
and he's
I
going to read it
whoa.
at his own will.
Whoa,
and we
whoa, whoa.
haven't got him at gunpoint.
Whoa. I put in, I just want to say, I put in the chat, I still reserve the right to not read it.
Also, can I say,
I've got
Luke-
it here as an option, but
It's
I
not-
feel, when I tell you, when I read a section that I'll be possibly reading today.
No, you're reading it. You're
Yeah,
Like, I
reading
was,
it.
we are
I was,
gonna make
I
you
was
read
reading
it,
it.
mate.
I'm genuinely, if you have headphones, turn it down. But I was like, no, I was like screaming.
So dramatic.
It was
No,
like,
you
no,
weren't.
it was
You
like,
didn't do that. I just didn't do that.
That was more of a
did I?
FIFA. No, it was and I had to like
Lewis,
put it down, and I had to like
why
be
you
like
acting
this.
Like you do realize in the group chat you brought it up. No one even
Yeah,
mentioned it. You're like, lads,
No.
We've,
I found it.
We've
so
forgotten
true,
it.
that's
We've
true.
forgotten it for like 4 weeks,
That
by
is
the way.
true.
and
No,
you
this is the
keep-
dilemma I
Guys,
have,
I
right?
really don't want to bring it in.
No, this is the dilemma I have because I know it'll be like very funny and good for
I'm a
you, and it'll be
content
good
machine.
content. It's good content, but it's like at what point
So you
am I
saying you're
willing?
gonna sacrifice yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Possibly.
It's
But hey, no, if you think we can do without it,
No, we're
then
doing
we will
it. We're
proceed
doing
without.
it. We are definitely
Mate, it's on the
doing
dock.
it.
Once it's on the dock, you can't take it off
You're
the dock.
outvoted 3v1 anyway.
I feel, yeah, but that might be coming up. I feel really sick at the
But
thought
yeah,
of
so
it.
we went to the races. We went beast mode, not on the betting, but just in like life.
In life.
In life from the day. And then over the weekend, I can't lie, he was on his way to becoming a Sigma status, but I think Reev might have achieved Sigma status over the weekend.
What's that mean? What's Sigma?
Oh, fuck. That's
You-
quite
oh,
cool.
oh,
He
isn't
necked
it?
3 ciders during a half marathon.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's
Wait, no, 3 whilst watching.
Running.
Whilst running it, mate.
You were running.
He dropped a sub 2 hour half marathon 3-siders deep.
Wait, how's that legal?
What?
You tell me, pal.
It's not illegal.
That's absolutely raucous.
Yeah. They did have a line of police at the end. That's what take me away, officer.
You're so goofy.
That was so shit.
Oh my god.
No, but he did have a cool moment. Play the tape where he like grabbed it and went.
Well, yeah, seeing when you're running, you were doing the funny thing with your legs. I was just looking at the guy behind you. He was like fucking like.
It's Chip.
Yeah, then we almost.
No, there's another guy. No, that's his name.
And then it was obviously too good because then they came 27 minutes late to the stream.
Yeah, like 4 hours later. Yeah,
even though
that
it
was
4 hours
really.
late.
That was
At least
nice.
you're not butthurt by it.
I'm not.
Just unprofessional, really.
It's
isn't
not.
it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just unprofessional.
unprofessional.
Well, Lewis was later than us.
Oh,
Yeah, you actually didn't arrive on the table for a good
and
5
then
minutes
we
after
also
that.
went for a few beveraginos after, which Theo dragged us to this pub.
Yeah.
Fucking 15-minute line bike. Was knackered, and then he leaves without even having a
Instantly.
drink.
Not even
Hey,
saying
hey,
goodbye.
mate.
Just went
Hey, if I talk,
and
okay, well, I'm
you
not
didn't even say bye. That was really rude.
rude.
I didn't know I was leaving. I'm not.
At the point of where you're leaving,
Touch the what?
I don't want to touch any matters.
Touch the mat.
I'm not. No. Time
how
out.
can you not know you're leaving as you're leaving?
Well, I was blindfolded and dragged out by my feet.
I don't know if that's how it
I
happens.
don't think that's actually
I
accurate.
don't think that
I'm actually
happened.
very excited to have some beveraginos.
Well, you weren't.
He
actually.
always gives it the big and on
Yeah,
the pod.
I know.
And
Yeah,
that
yeah,
comes
yeah.
to it. He
No,
never
I'm
does
not,
it.
I'm not having this. It's not my fault.
Right, straight
Never
after,
It's not
your
my fault. You
fault.
know
It's
that's not my
never
fault.
his
right, straight
fault.
after this, we'll go on the piss then.
No, we got to go play at the Emirates.
Oh, it's always something, you know.
Anyway,
Well, yeah. I know, but seriously, what Ollie did on the Hackney Half was truly remarkable as a friend. He paced my girlfriend to a sub 2 hour marathon.
yeah.
You're going to let him get away with that?
And not only that. Come on, you want to tell him or shall I?
What?
Boys, he broke the sound barrier and the speed
Oh,
limit.
that is true, actually. Yeah,
Mate, his
lads,
official-
I'm I didn't want to bring it up, but I'm officially the best runner of all time.
Mate, his official chip time of the Hackney Half Marathon is.
Have a guess.
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
Second.
1 second.
1 second.
That, he just went.
Did you not just go over the start line and back over like that?
Well, I
And then
did
it
the running in the
registered?
middle. I just obviously I didn't think it's picked it up, Lou.
He ran too fast, mate.
I was trying to track you and I was wondering why.
Why is he moving so
I
fast?
already finished it.
You just weren't there.
I just multiple
That's
places on the
the
course.
Incredibles.
Do you want a little question?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
that's it. We're not really touching on everything else.
Boring.
No, this is what we do.
Well,
Sorry,
I
it's boring.
We
I
talk
didn't
about
even
for a
bring
bit, then he gives us a question, then we probably just go.
I
"Oh,
didn't
well,
even-
What did you do? So you put one foot in front of the other for
No, I'm asking about
half a
what else you guys
marathon.
over the
I didn't even bring up my birthday trip,
Yeah.
golf trip,
Look, we're not
because I
asking-
feel like no one wants to listen to golf.
No, like
so-
this guy went up to Scotland for 5 days, fucking ripped
No,
the
we want to
shit.
hear about the
Yeah,
You
golf.
want to
we-
hear about what
and
happened?
then
What
got-
happened on the course?
and then got
Tell him.
Achilles tendonitis.
Yeah,
off
we
the
got
back of
we got to hear about the golf stuff.
You know something happened?
Yeah.
It was 1 in 12.5 billion.
Your one-
Oh, that is
cooler.
true, actually. Yeah, we
12.5
should actually bring
billion.
that up.
Well,
right, so
go
on my birthday, which was the Monday,
My
the
fucking
first day we went up
birthday.
there, Harry got an albatross.
Well, lay it out. Where did you go?
five.
Who with?
I went with Cal, I went with Randy, and I went with Harry.
Be smart.
Because it was originally prefaced as a golf trip, and then it turns out that both Randy and my birthdays were on the first 2 days. It wasn't planned, but it is what it is.
Be snitch.
So yeah, par 5, 190 yards out. Cal whips out his camera, films the entire thing. What are the chances of that? I tell you what the
Albatross
chances are.
on a par
The
Can I-
five.
chances are,
Rig
the
camera.
chances are 1 in a million. That's what the chances are.
Who calculated this?
ChatGPT.
AI.
Then what?
Day after Randy's birthday. Bearing in mind, Harry's given me a present of a 2 and a par 5. Never seen one before. Fucking hell, that's pretty impressive. Day after, Harry gets a hole in one.
No way.
Yep.
On a par 3.
On a pot.
Well,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
What a ridiculous thing to say.
know, what a
People are
Like, obviously,
Needless input.
People literally have got
par
one on a
4
par
hole in
4.
one.
Which the stats of those are 1 in 12,500. So you combine those, and the chance of Harry doing what he did back-to-back days is 1 in 12.5 billion.
Wow.
And to be the same, we worked this out as well. It's a bit nerdy, but to be the same 3 spectating as the 4 ball is 1 in 87. No, 100.
Odds are you doing?
1 in 875
You work at a
billion.
book-
Well, look, we get it. It's unlikely.
It's unlikely.
And what happened when
He completed golf as an amateur in 2
happened,
days.
What happened once he did the hole in one?
Oh, we left the course. We were on the 11th hole, and we were like, "Fuck it, let's go to the clubhouse and get drunk."
But I raised this with Harry.
That's beast, man.
Trying to be snitch.
If you get a hole in one, you have to buy the clubhouse a drink.
He
He
did, but
only
he
bought
bought-
you a drink.
No, he bought all of us a drink. Yeah,
But you need to buy the whole clubhouse.
Yeah,
a
you're
drink.
supposed to. Like.
yeah.
Technically,
They were strangers in a
doesn't
different
count.
country.
He probably
anyway,
can't
so
afford
it's
it,
fine.
can he?
It's not really a different country. It's just
Scotland is a
it's a little
different
bit
country.
up though.
Scotland
Like
is
they
a
speak the
different-
same
Scotland
language.
is quite literally.
It's not like you're in
different.
Portugal though.
Scotland's a
Like
different country,
I'm sure
Lou.
they still would like a free drink.
No, I know.
I don't know if these
You
Scots
do know
want a
it
free
is a
drink.
different country, right?
I know, but he's saying different country as if it's like Portugal and they might not speak the
Why
language.
would we shoot Portugal?
What
What's
does that
going on
mean?
there?
I don't
They also
understand.
speak
But why
English in
does
Portugal.
them being in a different country in Scotland matter?
What are you
I
on
was just
about?
raising the point of it being a different country. That was all.
Just a fact.
Yeah.
Beast Nash?
Facts and facts.
Stop.
Beast Nash.
Yeah, but that's the worst golf I've ever played in my entire life.
And you were
Really?
injured from it.
Yeah, and I got the most old man injury of all time. Achilles tendonitis from walking up and down hills.
The Achilles
Really?
heel.
Yeah.
Because you're 30 now, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
it actually-
31.
I
Holy
am
shit, you're 31.
Yeah, I'm 31 as of the
Holy
Monday.
shit, you're
yeah.
well old.
Do you know where the Achilles heel comes from?
What, you mean
It's when
Brad Pitt?
It's when Achilles got an arrow to the Achilles.
True.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt died, yeah.
And that's why it's his
How did
heel.
that kill him? That must
Yeah,
be
Orlando
well,
Bloom. Well, that was the only because he got dipped in the fountain of
Achilles heel.
immortality, but by someone held him by his Achilles.
They think
So
they
that
found
was
the
weakest
fountain
area.
of youth, by the way. Have you seen this?
No, it's
Yeah,
a film, mate, coming out. With
No,
John
no, they think they
Krasinski.
found
It's
the
not-
fountain of youth. It's in like this private island where
Of course it is.
if you draw a line,
Epstein's Island.
if you draw a line between
Come on, Lewis,
all
come to my
the
island.
so if you draw a line
Come on. Okay.
from all the
needs
wonders of the world,
114.
all the pyramids and that, and they all intersect at the same point. What's there? There's an
Angel of the
island.
North.
There's an island there. And you go to the island, and on there, there's Fountain of Youth. But
According
it's
to who?
owned, the island's owned by the rich.
But
So
according to
we
who?
can't go there.
Who's the rich?
Who's telling you this?
Um,
the rich?
I can't remember his name, but
Ah,
You don't know
yeah,
this.
he's
sure
called
it is.
it's something Geller, and he used to be a
Ross.
magician.
Yuri Geller.
Yuri Geller.
Either used to be a magician.
That known charlatan.
Wait, so a
Serious?
magician's telling you something exists and you've believed it?
He went there.
And then he pulled a rabbit out of his arse.
Yeah.
It's out of a hat, Tom.
It's just
No,
magic.
not the ones I go to.
Yeah, they found the Fountain of Youth.
You're an idiot.
Like Bob Mortimer.
Stuff
Anyway,
like this comes from somewhere, you know. It's not just like people don't just make it up. Legends come from somewhere. That's why
Right.
like dragons and stuff.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
There's dinosaurs that exist.
What?
What have you done over the weekend?
Screamed at me. I've done absolutely nothing.
Cleaned yourself for 45 minutes in a bathtub.
Yeah, spent 45 minutes in a bath getting scrubbed down by my girlfriend.
Naked, by the way.
Sounds.
I picked the same vein of questions as the ones you enjoyed last time. So should we do? Do you want to do a couple? Do you want to
Read
do one
questions
now?
live.
Yeah.
Reeve's got questions.
I'm
huh?
questioning my whole fucking life. That shoot me in the head.
All right.
questions.
You got all your boys with you for one night.
Yes, I'll rent a Lamborghini in Dubai.
I'm sucking
Is
it.
Is it first time out in a new city or a hometown reunion?
Jesus Christ. You know what?
So right, let's go into hometown reunion. That's like
Go
going around your
home.
old places.
Yeah, you
but
visit all the.
Can I ask with
classics.
that? Is it? Are we pretending like we haven't been there for ages? Then?
Yes. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a new. I don't like seafood on a night out anymore. I think it's. I
I
think.
think you're missing the
This thing,
point.
like,
Yeah.
No, but
because
if
the
I had
problem
them
is,
boys in a new town, it's way better.
all our pubs are closed.
Yeah, like we. Yeah.
They're all, it's all torrified
All right, well,
now.
it's
in Sedgefield.
hypothetical. Let's just
So
say
are
they're
the old
all
No,
pubs?
but
all
it's
the
not
classics
Black
where you
Lions
went
there?
to as a-
It's not hypothetical.
Is the Black
it's reality.
Lion
That
there?
could happen in reality.
Well, I know that.
Is the
part,
Black
but
there?
But this is the.
What?
Is the Black Lion open?
I don't know. I've never been to it.
The line.
It's closed.
No, we're just gonna say it's your perfect hometown
Yeah,
reunion.
perfect hometown reunion. All
yeah,
the
but that
boys you
involves
haven't
a
seen
pub
in
that it
ages.
doesn't
all
exist
them-
anymore.
Or
Oh,
brand new city that you've never been to.
Yeah, but you're with the
feel-
same boys.
Same boys.
Yeah, brand new city for sure.
What city is it?
I'm not sure.
I haven't been to.
I think maybe the new city just for
Yeah.
like a bit of
Couple
freshness.
vibes.
Yeah.
Well, we answered that pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think
That's-
I'd probably.
that's fine
What
with
about
me.
you, chimp?
It depends what city. Like Rio
Choose one.
Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, all right. Was it real as well? Like Real Madrid's rival.
Rio de
Rio de
Janeiro.
I'll
Real
go-
de Janeiro.
If it's Rio de Janeiro, I'll go. But if
You
it's
can
like,
choose the fucking city.
I'm saying,
Fucking wind me up with this segment.
I'm saying, but if it's Paris, obviously you're not going to Paris.
Don't choose Paris
Yeah, you get
then.
to pick, mate. It's home. Like
And it's
the
also the-
greatest night out at home.
Also, the Black Lion.
versus
No, the
the
problem
brand
is,
new
I
I,
know
city.
I like being hometown, but the Black Lion's closed.
I
so
will say
like-
I know a really.
Fucking hell.
I know a really good gay bar which do loads of pints in Paris.
Did you?
Okay, right.
You were there.
Where's that?
What?
Were you not there?
I've been to a few gay bars. They're quite
Champions
fun.
League final.
I've seen
we all
True
went out
Geordie in
to a
one.
gay bar and.
I didn't go to Paris
Yeah,
Champions League.
Oh mate, it was wild. They were serving milkshake
Did you
beers.
just pretend I'm with you at things?
I just assume you're always there.
Okay, in the
They're
background.
serving like 10% beers.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
really
fucking
bad.
And you had
Crazy.
none of them because you're a fan, are you?
No, I actually had so many. I have face planted on my balcony and busted my nose open because I'm a lad.
Nice one.
Yeah, you tell him, Theo.
Do you want another one?
It really hurt.
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
woke up.
Give me another one.
Late
Man,
night, late night kebab versus preferred takeaway, or morning after fry naughty breakfast.
Late night kebab.
I think I'll
I
go.
think late night takeaway.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
I love the
Disagree.
hangover breakfast though, man.
Disagree.
Mate,
strongly.
a few beers and a Chinese. Oh no, last time
Wow.
I did that, I did shit myself. However, usually that's a recipe
Hey,
for
you
a
said
great
you didn't.
night.
You said you didn't drink that night.
I
No,
guess
he
I
did.
did.
He
I had
quite-
like
yeah.
two.
Quite
I
literally
wasn't
said he had a
drunk.
solo pint at the
I feel like for
opposite
this,
the
you have to be like
Chinese.
smashed. Like
No. Honestly,
Big
it's
sesh.
just 2 beers.
I know,
two
but for
beers
this scenario,
and-
no, for this
Mate,
scenario, that
tell you
doesn't
what,
count as drinking for
when
the
we was
scenario.
in Edinburgh with waffling, beep, 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 we went to a kebab shop, had a kebab, and then a
No.
deep fried Mars bar
No.
whilst hammered. Oh my god, I think I came.
I think he just came again.
Again, he's covering it.
Nothing else turns him on as much as food does.
I know.
It's
Honestly,
amazing.
let me talk to you about cheesy chip wrap with Donna meat in it as well, and lettuce and ketchup.
Is this the one where you pretended that you made it up?
cheesy chip wrap with Donna? One of you.
Is this the one
Donna
you
and ketchup.
invented?
Whatever sauce you want. Sour cream,
Donna and ketchup is crazy.
It's got to be garlic mayo and chili
garlic mayonnaise,
sauce.
absolutely fine.
Nah, chili sauce beast mode, yeah.
Garlic mayo and chili sauce.
I had
with
that last
doner
night.
kebab.
Do you even like garlic mayo? You hate mayo.
I like garlic mayo when it's in something when I can't really see it.
Oh, what if it's inside your ass?
That's fine by me.
The problem is,
Jody's sucking it out.
Yo, have you seen?
no, have you seen the baby,
I was gonna say,
baby
the
bird?
Tiger King's bumhole?
No. Definitely not what I was about to say.
I want to see
If
that.
he was going to say, the
nah.
same thing, you both have serious problems.
I was about to say baby bird video.
Well, please Google Tiger King bumhole print.
And after that,
There's no way that's going to come up on the
Please
work
Google
computer.
Tiger King bumhole.
after that, can you search baby
Mate, he
bird
sent letters
eating
out and
bumhole?
Won't it be on
He
Reddit?
put ink on his arse and he's just bumhole print on a bit of paper.
That can't be
You
right.
can't get the paper onto it because of the cheeks.
Go down. It's
It's
not going to be on. It'll be on Reddit. It'll be on Reddit.
Facebook, I'm pretty sure.
To it on Facebook.
Have you seen the video of like how the bird, the man bird, right? He's feeding the baby
bird.
chicks like worms.
bird.
Yeah, they
but then,
grow up.
yeah, and then no, like he's just giving it to him, like it's a lie. But then the baby chick shits, and the man bird starts eating the shit.
I haven't seen that.
It's
you
fucking
watch
grim.
weird things, mate.
Animals do that.
Do they?
I seen a fucking video the other day. A gorilla just shits in his hand and then eats it.
And people are still convinced they beat 100
I
men.
know, yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking. I was saying before. It took.
I'm also pretty sure I've seen you do that.
Yeah.
Do you know dogs eat? Do you know dogs eat their poo to cover their tracks?
They also eat other dog poo. I've witnessed my dog eating a lot of dog shit.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, it's
You
annoying.
used
when
to
they do
eat it?
No, I used to.
That's what you just said.
Yeah,
Be careful of your words there,
Yeah,
pal.
Will's dog Jeff, when he was a
Jeff? Can't be a dog name.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's named after an old Wolves player, Jeffrey Majanjabi. I can't remember his name, but he's called Jeff.
Come
He's
here,
a-
Jeff.
He's a little
He's a
French.
fucking little poodle.
He's a French bulldog.
Okay, right.
Frenchie.
So when it. So
You've
when-
not spoken for the last 3 minutes.
He's been fucking Googling Tiger King's bumhole.
That's acceptable. Yeah, when he was a puppy, they'd like lock him in the utility just because he was like a nightmare. And he'd just shit and eat it. And they could just see like remnants of it. And they'd be like, oh, but at least you'd have to clean it up.
That's actually fucking.
But then he just recycles the poo over and over.
But then his
again.
breath stinks.
Genuine.
Oh, yeah,
question.
because dogs usually have lovely
Yeah,
breath.
yeah. They've got
How
good
much?
does.
How
No,
much?
it doesn't.
No,
How much?
all dog breath.
How much?
That
How much
makes
to eat?
They raw
Like
meat.
a poo sandwich,
How big's the poo?
like your own poo, in like a
I
normal.
physically
sandwich.
couldn't I just throw up?
You have to give it a
What if
try.
like I'm gonna die?
Like, you know, it's like-
no.
You know,
don't
like
do
chocolate
that.
spread.
Don't
chocolate,
do that.
Chocolate spread, so it's like squelched
Don't,
onto.
don't do that.
onto
Give
the
me an
bread.
offer. Make me an offer.
£1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a go.
Eat your own shit
I don't think I
sandwich.
could get
I'd
down.
give it a go.
You
yeah.
reckon you wouldn't?
You have to get it down you though.
You
Yeah,
reckon
but
you wouldn't?
no, I'd give it a go, but I don't think I'd be
What
able
do you
to do
think
it.
it tastes like?
Probably really bad.
I
Yeah,
reckon
but like
it tastes
how
like
bad?
Shit, mate.
Do you think like how like? But it might not be that bad.
Okay, how about you go home, try it out for us, and let us know.
But do you know what I mean? Like it genuinely might just taste of nothing.
Hey, you're talking of shit. You might as well eat it.
Sorry?
Have you ever gone
Like,
into
it might not
bathroom after
taste that
someone's
bad.
done a
It might
ratty
not.
poo?
It might taste of nothing.
Well, you've seen the video where they eat shit and stuff.
I think you
straight
can,
out the arsehole.
I
You've
think
seen
you can
that?
tell from the smell. It
I
won't
don't
taste
sense
Oh, I
nice.
don't like this.
I've not seen
You
it.
boy, hang on. He's fucking throwing up from the segment, but he started it.
Yeah,
I've
but
not seen the
thought of
video
it, he's
where
making it too real.
the two lasses are eating shit directly out
Oh,
from the
yeah, yeah,
arsehole,
yeah.
Two girls,
and then
one
they start
cup.
they start necking on.
It's 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah.
It wasn't. No, this is one where it's directly
No, this
from
is
the
this
arse.
is a-
Two
this is a
girls,
different
one
website. I haven't
cup.
seen that one.
This one's from directly from the arse.
It's 2 girls, 1
Yeah,
cup.
it's 2 girls, 1
No,
cup.
2
mate.
girls, 1 cup goes into the cup.
Yeah, it goes in the.
They
cup.
also eat it out of each other's
do you know?
arse.
They said
'Cause
no.
I watched it
Yeah,
a lot
you
when I was
fucking
younger.
Yeah.
Have you not seen it?
Not recently.
You don't forget that
Yeah,
kind
but
of
I
stuff.
remember.
man.
Yeah, that was imprinted in my mind.
I
Two
think
girls,
to be
two
able
girls, two girls, one cup. One man, one jar.
Classic.
One man, one horse.
The video, yeah, the
Oh,
horse
I've seen
one.
that one.
One
Gonna
woman,
have
one
to bleep
horse.
the kid one, I reckon.
Boy, two kids in a sandbox.
Yeah.
They're
get
not
that out.
shagging it. They're like, I can't remember what they're doing. That
Yeah,
actually.
I feel like just let's be safe on the children.
no,
Tom, there's already a lot of allegations about you, buddy.
they're true.
No, remember the period one?
That's
You
weird.
didn't
One
say
man, one
period.
jar.
Tampon.
Said that one.
Period
You just had like a last start eating a tampon. Minging.
Pain Olympics.
Oh, that
Pain
was
Olympics,
horrible.
yeah.
Pain Olympics was disgusting.
Chops his cock off.
You don't
doesn't
really
he?
have videos like this now.
Stop.
You don't really have videos like
And he
this.
only got the bronze medal.
Stop.
You imagine? Have you seen the one where he literally knifes off his own testicle?
Fuck off.
And he only got the silver medal. That's crazy.
What is
Win.
this? I've never heard
Pain
about.
Olympics.
I've never seen Pain Olympics.
You never seen, mate. They used. Well, I don't know if it's still going.
It can't be real.
Probably
It's
not.
real. People used to send in the worst pain videos they could to win, but obviously all you won was just someone went, "You've won." That's it.
So you chop off your balls just
Yeah.
to get.
Get chop off your balls.
Yeah.
Can you say
Fucking hell.
something?
How would you win the Pain Olympics?
No,
if you
I
had to
don't
go?
like the subject.
Like, what would you do?
It
I'd
makes
do-
my bum
myself.
go weird.
I think I'd.
Put a nail in the end of my cock.
No,
Oh,
I'll tell you what. I'd get
stop.
my cock like that, and I'd cut it down the middle.
Right,
Peeled.
Right, how about this? Right, everyone. Right. Go on, Theo. What would you do to win the Pain Olympics?
Look at this.
I don't like it at all.
Or I'd literally like I'd get like the world's strongest man to grab me by the arse and just rip me open.
But you'd die.
I won't die.
You could put like. What if you like put your
You
balls?
would. Everything would fall out.
I'd have the paramedics on hand.
Oh, this is one you'll like. You can put your dick into a deep fat fryer, and then you can batter it as well, and you can eat. You can eat it.
You can eat your cock.
You can eat a deep fried cock.
Snap it off and chew
I
it
think
off.
that's the latest Scottish invention.
If you bring it to the chippy, do you think they deep fat fry it for you?
yeah, I reckon a cock
What,
tastes
chopped it
pretty
off and
good.
then
Well, 'cause normally, if you bring a Mars bar, they'll do it.
I reckon a cock tastes nice, allegedly.
Is this a handshake? He's saying, yeah, we'll find out.
I don't even know what I'm on about. I'm a fucking weirdo.
Speaking of small cocks, though.
They're back in fashion, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Well,
Yeah,
according
they
to the
are.
prep.
Well done, you're up.
I think Theo has a smaller penis than me.
No, he doesn't.
Not
Remember
around Mars.
yesterday? Do you remember yesterday when I showed you that person that had a bigger
A bit
cock than
ill.
you?
Why do you feel ill?
You went,
started
fucking
that.
hell, man, that's really big.
Wait, they must have been massive in Roman times.
You know,
I think they have
ancient
big
Greeks
dicks back
actually
there.
saw a small dick as a sign of modesty, rationale, and self-control, and a big dick as a sign of idiotic lust and a lack of restraint.
You see, whoever wrote that just had a small pee though, didn't you?
And also, experts have suggested that a small penis may actually become desirable at some point in the future. And with the concept of
Fucking
the
hell, he reads like
ideal
an
dick
idiot.
size having been a fluid and ever-changing one throughout history, yeah.
Are they going to hear it out the side
You
of your
read,
mouth?
you read like English is your
I think
third
it's like, I
language.
can't understand him when
And I
he reads
have a
either.
question. Good news for Lewis? Question mark. And question dot. Would you rather have sex with a long thin duck or a fat,
Dog!
or a chode?
Dog!
Come here, Doc.
Or a chode.
What's up, Doc?
A fat short dick is a chode.
Yeah, you just, yeah. I know
Yeah,
it.
but you
I
said a
agree.
dog.
Which
Yeah,
one?
but you started, you read everything verbatim and then went, or a chode.
Yeah, you got a paraphrase. I was getting done for plagiarism.
I'd probably rather be done by a long thin one because then I won't really feel it.
Oh, but surely if you're doing it, you want to
you're
feel
not
it.
getting done. You have to do the doing.
What? That's
does
not
Charlie
the question.
Which would you rather suck?
Short and fat.
Short,
Short
fat
and
one.
fat.
Chode would be like a...
Short and
it's gotta
fat.
get you.
And also,
Both.
and also the question obviously.
That'd
would
be toothy, wouldn't it?
How fucking big do you think a chode is? You go full mouth round
Like
it.
that, if it was this thick,
Guys.
I couldn't do it. That
Why is he doing?
it'd be toothy.
Why are you doing that for?
I'm saying, which one would you rather
Please don't
suck?
do that.
What?
Have you ever thought about why there is a stitch line on your balls
Where have you got that from?
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier.
and on the back of your willy as well, allegedly?
I don't know. Theo, are you going to enlighten me?
Is it medically known as scrotal rave?
What?
That's what it's called.
Rave?
What the fuck are we doing?
Rave?
I think it's rafe.
Why is it that sometimes your balls are really firm and then other times they're saggy?
That's to do with temperature. They're
Yes.
moderating temperature.
Yeah,
Modulate.
anyone with a
Is it
brain
not
would know
because
that.
like you might have a lot of cum in at some point?
No, it's when it's hot, they dangle, and when it's cold, they shrivel,
Not
mate.
for you, mate.
I thought it's like if
they're,
you haven't.
they're outside of your body, so they don't get the same core temperature.
So where did your cum stay?
They're in your balls,
You
mate.
bollock.
Inside your balls.
Yeah.
Not
Holds all the
outside yours,
cum.
is it?
Where else do you think? Where else do you actually think?
Well, you don't produce
I
any.
just don't think it stays.
You
in the
also didn't
balls.
realise animals had fannies.
Can you search where does
They had
cum
sex in
get
their
stored?
balls.
in your testicles, I'm telling you.
Nah, it's not big enough. And sometimes you have a lot of cum, brother. It must be in the sack as well. Otherwise,
Can we
what's
call
going
it
on in your
sperm,
sack?
please? So you can
He
be
typed in cum.
See which...
testicles. Yep.
Yeah, in the testicles.
No, also
That's
on the
definitely-
epididymis. They should teach you this
So
shit.
they're
Tube
produced in the
case,
testicles, then they go through the.
So what is the
tube
point of my ball
towards
sack?
your-
What's going on inside me
To
sack?
protect
I'm telling you why.
It's protection.
It's to keep the testicles at the correct temperature and to protect them at the same time.
They don't do a good job protecting.
Imagine they
really.
were just dangling down with no scrotum, mate.
They should be more armoured.
What, spiky?
Do you know one of the worst things I've ever
Hard.
seen? You know, remember on Jackass when they did the pogo stick? Like, can you
Oh, yeah,
imagine?
that's
Can you
horrible.
imagine? You know, it got in the
mate.
corner of his ball sack and it was fine. But imagine if that landed on the testicle.
Yeah, that's how people explode their
pop.
balls and
Like,
shit,
why
isn't
would they
it?
do that?
Oh, I don't want to talk about this.
What do you think's the worst?
Let's
stunt?
not talk
think-
about
What's the worst
this.
stunt
I
they've done on
genuinely think that's
Jackass?
the worst stunt they've ever done.
The worst stunt on Jackass is.
The ball, the pogo stick ball.
I think.
bollocks.
Do you know what that
because
thing?
that could have genuinely burst his testicle.
Yeah, that's up there.
Do you know the thing that used to chop your neck off? Like
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
On
Do you
the
see
shins.
They did a skateboard one of that and put the shins out,
Yeah.
and they just
Yeah.
dropped the skateboard onto the shins.
Yeah.
No, the pogo stick's worse than that.
I think the shit pogo,
pogo, that was
the
pretty-
shit the
yeah.
shit bungee thing where
Bungee,
it shoots
yeah.
them.
Hilarious though.
Yeah, but that's not like painful
That's
or nothing,
disgusting.
is
But
it?
it's not pain. Well, it probably did hurt a little bit, but it's not a pogo stick on your testicle.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen the one where they get the big one?
The ones
in
with the
a-
balls, when they go in them with the balls and
Yeah,
just
that's
get
just
hit by a
that-
ball.
they
See
can-
the one-
The thing is, they can die.
Yeah. Funny though.
What's the
Or
fat
the
one
bear
called?
and the bear just eats them.
Yeah, but I don't, the bear is obviously
the bear was
trained.
trained,
The
wasn't
bear
it?
was
Yeah,
trained.
it was
What's the
trained.
fat one
Fuck
called?
Trained
that.
bear.
I
Fuck
wouldn't
that,
like to
mate.
do that. Should we do it?
Get in a
No.
room with a bear. You
No
couldn't
way.
even get in a room with a fucking rat, mate.
Yeah,
I
that
don't want
is
a bear.
true.
Oh shit!
Bring in the bear.
Have you seen the one where they get they get the big one on the thingy walker, wrap him in cling film, and they drain all the sweat off him, and it gets into a cup of just yellow
It's
liquid,
not
and then
that
he
bad,
downs
but like,
it.
yeah, that's disgusting. But
Yeah.
I'd rather do that 20 times than have a pogo stick on my cock.
Have you
Oh.
seen the video of the guy, some guy on the little? It's like, you know, like the shitty theme parks that have like a little, like, it goes in a loop. You just sit there like this,
Yeah, the tiny roller coaster.
and you're locked in. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
one in
yeah.
Canada, and as he's going along, these two grizzlies come out,
Oh, fucking
and they're just
hell.
walking along next to him, and he's not going. He's just like,
He's not moving.
he's like going slow,
Oh.
and you're just trapped there. Like you can
Yeah.
just maul your face down or off.
Maul your face down.
Anyway, any more questions for us?
Yeah, if you want some
Yeah,
more.
give us a question, like.
Give us another one, then we can get on to me battering your gas gobbles.
whoa, hang on a second. Look at my hamstring just like
Do you want a beer one or you want a...
You give us what you want, brother.
a beer.
I'll go with the beer one. Holiday balcony beer or
yeah.
barbecue beer garden.
Barbecue beer garden.
Oh, you know what?
Holiday balcony's
holiday
class.
balcony.
Are you on
beer.
your own?
You've been in
Yeah.
the
Or your missus getting ready?
Yeah.
yeah, you've been in the pool and you've got out. You've just been sorted.
That is one
You're
of
still
my.
getting ready.
You're prepping the barbecue. You got a beer in
Nah,
hand.
nah.
I don't do that very often.
I think
No,
I'm,
obviously it's rare, but
I actually think
You might-
holiday balcony beer might be top 2 for me.
It's because
What's
it's normally
first?
evening. It's quite nice.
first sip of beer garden pint.
It is. It
'Cause
smells
That's what was your
nice.
number one last time, wasn't it?
yeah, that's I don't know. I'd
And
have
it's
to
usually
think
like a
about it.
Corona or something like that.
No.
If you're on holiday.
So like when I was in Jamaica,
No, it's foreign beers.
Yeah.
a nice red straw on the balcony while I'm waiting for fucking her to get ready. You know what I mean?
It's class sometimes when lasses take ages getting ready because you
No, it's
can't
not.
just. It
You
is.
just have a doom scroll.
No, mate, mate, I get
class.
ready in 10 minutes. Charlie was doing it the other day when we went out for our anniversary. She was getting ready for fucking ages. I was
Yeah.
just sat there, just like scrolling.
but
Got
what-
ready in 10
but the-
minutes
but
and I
the-
was chilling.
No, that's fine.
But-
What happens when you get to the point where they say they're ready and then you just stand there in the corridor for like 15 minutes?
I never had that.
My God. Thank you. Oh, fucking hell. I'm ready. Are you sure you're ready? Because last time you said you were ready, you took another 10 minutes. Are you fucking ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Just come in now. 20 minutes later!
And guess what, Tom? You'll be the one in trouble because you'll be the one that's late.
Fucking won't.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, no.
Any more
Yeah,
questions?
sorry. That one really rattles
Yeah, I
me.
can do the final one.
I've never
I'll bring a
experienced that.
couple more
Charlie's
next
normally
time.
all right.
Lads poker night or lads pub quiz night.
Pub
Pub
quiz.
quiz.
Pub quiz.
Not even close.
Yeah, that's
Do you know
what
what? I don't enjoy poker because I am a gambler who just likes to bet there and then and get it done. So just go all in.
All right, you don't want a 4 hour.
Boring.
And it's
in.
shit if someone
4
does
hour
that in
strategy.
a route.
You
You know
and then
what?
it's sort
Pub
of-
quiz got to be
Exactly.
like top 10 things of all time.
It is
You
a
are.
sick day.
Pub
Or
quiz.
like,
Yeah.
I've
I
never
love a
done a
pub
pub quiz with the lads around.
We should do one. We should do one at a local.
Maybe
Local.
We should
Mate, there's
vlog
so
it,
many.
yeah.
There's one like every
I've-
Monday,
we could just
Tuesday,
do it like
Wednesday.
for fun.
I've never,
there's
I've
one
never
of
done
them.
one. I've never done a pub
You
quiz.
can
I've done it
Google
once.
London pub quiz, and there's one every night of the week all around
We should
London.
just
We
do
could,
it.
we can do a series trying to dominate every single
It
pub
doesn't
quiz.
have to be content. Though. We could just go and enjoy one, Lou.
I went-
You've
Oh,
never
yeah.
been to one.
I went to one a few months ago, and like I love it because they had the lady who was running it was just mental, and she loved it.
Fit.
No, but the
Whoa,
the
why are
person
you
who
even
wrote the
assessing that?
quiz, he's like a quiz writer.
Yeah, there's
Like there's just some guy, just some old guy,
Some
just a
guy?
quiz
Yeah.
writer, and it's like, how the fuck does he know this shit? Unreal.
We play one that's really cool. I mean, the winnings aren't very good, and we never win. But it's like on an iPad, and it's like different rounds, and it's
On
so it's
Kahoot.
So it's
No,
easy
no,
to do
no.
like picture rounds and all that stuff.
yeah, and it's like the first to click, and it's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
Is that the
they
old
had a
Hinksford?
Hinksford don't do.
they
pub
had a
quizzes.
really high tech one at Sour Farmhouse actually.
Well, I
That's
imagine they
fucking
would
beast,
do.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
like
like
it's
well
£4
too
million
high tech. Like, what's this
a day.
fucking?
We should actually definitely do that. But
I'm not
problem
very
is
clever.
Theo never comes out
With
with
that
us.
sort of
No, general
try.
knowledge, you'd be fine.
I've only ever done one once, and I didn't really
Well,
contribute
we got food round. That's
And
sorted.
music round.
Sport round all day.
Yeah, Robbie Williams round. We've got.
What's
as well.
our team name? Beast.
Beast Nation.
And
Yeah,
Crystal Palace round.
It has to be a
Yeah,
pun of
Crystal
some
Palace
kind.
and Brighton round.
Yeah,
That's
me.
Are
sorted.
you watching horse racing?
Fucking hell, man.
You got.
I can
You got a-
multitask.
If you're
You've
allowed
got
to
a
watch horse
problem.
race, I'm allowed to eat my fucking granola.
Oh, for fuck's
No,
sake.
because that
Nice
makes a
pod.
bad
This is
This
sound.
is the
now.
worst pod in the world.
Yeah.
He's not. He's sat bet gambling.
Fucking lost.
Good.
Don't say good.
Any more
Right.
questions?
I've actually witnessed a generational performance from Tom, to be fair, though, so I
Yeah.
can't even like. No,
Yeah, we
that's
had
it.
a crack.
I only brought 4. I didn't realise I'd get through all 4.
Did you win that one yesterday?
No, it was unlucky, wasn't it? Should we have a Gaz Gobbles?
Gobble my ass.
Is that the new
Don't
intro?
tempt me with a good time. Right. This week, I don't think you'll get it.
Shock.
I think this week is
Oh,
really
are you
tough.
trying to smack talk us?
Yeah.
Theo, get him.
We always... Also,
It's 'cause
I
they're
did
all
read the
true.
comments last week of the podcast. First of all, they were cooking you for your shit goal story. I also saw an interesting
Smith.
comment that
Read back.
Reev is on Fraud Watch
Oh, why?
with
For
Gaz
why?
Gobbles. He always gets it wrong.
True.
He
Does
does.
he?
Always.
True.
So you're on
Always.
Fraud Watch. Just letting
Well,
you know.
I definitely got the golf one when you said it was 13 miles off
That was
the
about
tee.
2 months ago, mate.
That was the only one you got right,
Yeah,
mate.
don't
Well
live in the
done.
past, mate. Live in the present.
Right,
Well,
so no one's got
But
any
last
right.
week,
then, have
last
we?
week he called it right, and you went against him.
They
Just
always
saying.
do.
I
brother.
actually don't read back my comments. These are brilliant.
What was last week's one again?
Can't remember.
The golf story from Lewis did not need to be half an hour.
Agreed.
Theo is right about the train. It is the same. Theo knows more about relativity than the rest of them. What was I talking about trains?
Don't know, mate.
Ah, that's brilliant. I'm right.
Guys.
Oh my god.
Right, are you going?
Yeah. Right. So
Lock in now, man. Stop reading them. Let's go.
the man who survived a skydive without a parachute.
He's not even listening.
That's happened, by the way. It's in world record books.
There you go.
World
There
record
you go,
books.
then. Don't choose that one.
It's in the world record books.
A town accidentally elected a goat as mayor.
I've seen that before as well.
What's he doing?
Reading comment.
Oh, it's...
The woman who woke up speaking fluent Mandarin after a car crash.
I thought it was Spanish.
I know that's true.
Do you actually? Or you
Yeah,
just-
I actually do.
Okay.
Right. So which one?
That one's definitely real.
Which one?
All of them.
The Mandarin
Why are
one.
you already ruling them out?
Because I'm clever.
I'll never get it.
I think they're all true. I think you've done us.
No, I absolutely promise you on my dog's life.
Okay, well,
one is
first of all,
false.
it was a woman who fell out of a plane and survived with no parachute.
Oh,
And she looked
I
like
hate
Myra
it.
Hindley.
He does this all the time.
Who's Myra Hindley?
Do you know who Myra Hindley is?
I don't know that is either.
Well, she looked like me on my old driving license photo.
That's just another comparison.
Oh, thank you.
Google
Yeah.
Myra Hindley quickly.
Just some girl who went to my school.
No, Myra Hindley. He's a Moors murderer.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Myra Hindley.
Have anyone watched the new Fred West documentary?
No.
Yeah, Myra Hindley.
Oh, that one.
She's
yeah.
a murderer, isn't she?
I actually do
We'll
know
have a
who
look.
she
The
is.
Moose murderer's eye.
Fuck. I didn't
may
know.
have
How do you
been
know her
that.
name off by heart, though?
Because I looked exactly like her in my old driving
Oh,
license
yeah,
picture.
look, that middle one of the
You
on
said
the
you
third row.
looked like her.
When I had like the long locks when I
Yeah,
was
that's
younger.
like
can
that's
actually
like
see
your
it.
Malfoy picture.
It's not a
originally.
good person to look like, not gonna lie, man.
She's dead, so it's okay.
But she's also like a horrendous human, though.
Yeah, one of the
How
worst.
do you
Devil
know? Did you know her?
incarnate.
No other.
What were the things again? Just start with the first one, I reckon.
So the first one is. Oh no, that's the third one. Story A, the man who survived a skydive without a parachute. Story B, the town that accidentally elected a goat as mayor. And
Oh no, I meant like elaborate. Sorry.
oh, so you want the first one?
Tom, you know the skydive one? Was it the bloke
Oh,
who
well, I'm
jumped...
about to elaborate.
But is it when he jumped out of a plane onto a giant like trampoline?
Why don't you listen?
Only if you
That's not going to work. You can't skydive onto a trampoline. That's not possible.
yeah, you just go straight back up.
You
and
just go.
stay.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Is it not possible?
Yes, no.
Okay, Google it.
Well, we can't.
We can't. That's
It's not the game.
Well, the game.
No,
No,
you
we
can't
can't.
Google it,
This
can you?
happened, mate.
No, you can't Google it because that might be what he's on about.
Yeah.
This happened. It's a world record. Highest free fall
You just
without
fall
parachute.
through the trampoline, mate.
Especially
No,
made big one, you idiot.
You wouldn't. You'd go back into space.
It's a specially
They
made
use
big
like
one.
a big inflatable bouncy castle instead or
Yeah,
something like
they
that.
would.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
after this, I'll
Yeah,
show you.
and it
Right.
takes impact.
In 2006, skydiver Michael Holmes jumped from a plane at 15,000 feet. His main parachute failed to deploy properly,
It's a different story.
and the reserve chute tangled. He plummeted to the ground, landing in a blackberry bush, and survived with only a broken ankle and a collapsed lung.
This is true, by the way. I think Blackberry Bush is true. I've heard that.
It's just so bad because he just.
Do you,
I wholeheartedly believe that's true.
all right. Well, okay.
But you always think you've heard it.
I wholeheartedly believe that's true, bro.
I think his brain makes.
Where have you
connections.
got Blackberry Bush from, though? What have you read? What have you read and heard?
Well, obviously that's a softer landing than the hard ground, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still like still a bush, mate.
Answer the question.
Yeah,
Don't
one
think
of
Blackberry Bush-
thorns as well, mate.
Yeah, yeah,
Ready for the second one?
yeah. Go on.
How can you land in a blackberry tree as well?
It's not a tree, mate. They don't grow on
Blackberry
trees.
bush.
Well, you didn't land on the grass.
You get
landed in the
stabbed.
Yeah, you would.
Right. In 2013, a small town in Vermont held a symbolic election as a fundraiser. The locals nominated animals for mayor, and a goat named Lincoln won by a landslide. The goat served a 1-year term, during which he chewed official documents and was banned from City Hall after pooping on the floor during a council meeting.
Yeah, it's very believable. The ape from last week's was mayor as well. Remember, there was an ape. There's loads of things. One has like a dog as a mayor.
Okay, then. And
Believable.
story C, in 2010, an Australian woman named Leanne Rowe got into a serious car accident and went into a coma. When she woke up, she could only speak in what sounded like fluent Mandarin, despite never having studied the language. Doctors diagnosed her with an extremely rare condition known as foreign accent syndrome.
I feel like that's true. That's happened. That has
No,
happened,
we've had
though.
that question, and he woke up speaking ancient Egyptian.
No, but this has happened with different languages. This has
No, that one was.
Does that mean we all know Mandarin?
That was the one I did when it was ancient Egyptian. It was like that wouldn't have even been the language.
Yeah, it
was
would have been
very
Arabic, wouldn't it?
idiotic that you didn't get it. But yeah.
But like, this is the real language. That people
Well,
do
you
wake
said
up.
all three have happened.
No, but this has happened. It may not be this woman. It might be a different woman.
What the fuck?
Why would it? No, but if
It's
it,
not gonna. Oh, what do you mean?
But then he just used the story of it, the actual woman, wouldn't he?
See, that's why he's in your head.
Is he?
It took me 5 minutes to do this. I'm really not gone that in depth with it.
How can you know Mandarin?
How can you?
Yeah, when you've never heard it before.
How can you?
Unless all brains know Mandarin.
Doesn't
They
nothing,
could.
mate.
All brains might.
I can speak Dudley.
Yeah, but you've heard it.
How can you?
But that's
Their
just
point
an
is,
accent, though.
their point is, you've heard that though.
just
This
an
woman has
accent, not a
never.
language.
How
I
does
suppose you would have heard it, but
To assimilate the entire vocabulary.
Right.
is she not just
Great
like
word.
a bit
that's as much as the
Racist.
information I've got on each one. Okay.
and just saying
Well,
like
that's why.
What would she be doing? Lewis?
doing a really bit
What-
awful
what- what-
stereotype?
what-
In fairness, that is
I
why
wouldn't do
it
it.
says she could only speak in what sounded like fluent Mandarin.
Oh.
So she could. I think
So
she's
she
racist.
was-
I'm guessing she was just speaking gibberish.
Oh, so that language is gibberish.
Well, it wasn't the language. She wasn't speaking Mandarin.
Who's wrote this?
I can't do that because for one of them, I won't be able to
Because
tell
whoever
you.
wrote this has just heard us said has gone, yep, Mandarin.
But surely the headline would be "Racist woman wakes from coma."
And then also racist
Yeah.
doctor assumes.
Well, no, the doctor
Well,
could have been
Lou,
Asian.
Lou, let's role play what would happen. Like she's.
Let's
she's
not.
Let's definitely not do that.
No, you be the woman.
I'll be the doctor.
No, you be the
I'll
woman
be the
waking
doctor.
up.
I'll be
You
the doctor. I'll be the tax doctor.
Leanne.
I'll be the woman waking
Li-
up.
Li-
You will not.
Leanne, you've just woken up.
Leanne.
What? That's what her name was,
It's
wasn't it?
Leandro, isn't it?
Leanne.
No.
Leanne Crow or whatever it was.
Liam Rowe.
Rowe, sorry.
Leandro.
Leandro, no, it's a woman.
Leandro Martinez.
So Lou, you're
That's
Leanne,
Lissandro.
and I'm like,
Plead the fifth.
Alejandro.
No, you can't do that.
I'll do it.
Okay, right.
I'll do it.
No.
Leanne, you've been in a coma for so long.
How would someone pretend to speak English?
Have you ever heard? No, have you heard? There's a guy or AI, whatever. That you know
Well,
how
they're
when
very
you,
different, mate.
When you
like-
listen to like French or Spanish or English
Yeah,
or
I've seen
Spanish,
this.
Yeah.
But so they made it sound like what, say, like a French person. Say a French person doesn't speak English. They made English sound like what they would.
I know
hear
what
it
he's
as.
saying because I've seen
that-
it, but he's explaining it really.
I
not
don't
great.
understand a single word.
So
he's
basically,
saying.
you know when you
Sorry.
hear French, you can tell it's French, but
Yes,
you don't know the words.
yeah.
They made a version of that for English that we can listen to. So it's not actual words,
Yeah,
but it has
yeah,
the same
yeah.
inflection, so we can
Cadence
hear
and all
what it
that.
would
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like
yeah,
for a
for sure.
French
Well, I
person
think I've
listening
seen
to us.
like a video of like either I think they're Chinese people in school doing that. Like they can't speak English, but they're like, and they do. It does sound like
There's
how
completely
English people
different
talk.
vocabularies, different letters.
And it's the way you pronounce things very different, isn't it? I don't
Yeah.
know. But,
Like in certain languages, they don't.
so which
have,
one is
like,
it?
K. That's not part of the language,
Yeah.
so they have to learn how to say it.
Cheers for
or
that.
like,
I know, like that's not groundbreaking information.
ha ha ha.
Anyway, which one you going for?
I can't remember.
So the man who survived the skydive without a parachute.
He's convinced A is true.
Convinced. I know.
Okay,
He knows.
We'll take that off the board.
Why
then.
Blackberry
We'll
bus?
take that off the board.
What do you mean?
It could
Why
be-
a Blackberry
it
bush?
could
He
be
didn't
a-
choose to land on
That's
it.
a
His
very
parachute
that's a very
failed.
particular detail that could make it true, though.
He's making out like he chose to land on the
Yeah,
Blackberry
I don't
bush.
think he aimed for.
You die though from falling,
Well, that's what you need to try and-
The woman who
unless
jumped out
his
the plane
parachute
also
like
didn't
slowed
die.
him out a little bit.
No, his parachute failed.
By the way, after this, we're coming back to your trampoline thing because you're talking out your ass there.
I'm not. It's a giant fucking trampoline.
You'd fall.
just bounce further along.
Wouldn't it just
cannot
be a
wait
net?
to find that out.
Huge trampoline net.
Net.
Yeah.
Fall
So
through,
a
it'll be a
net.
net. It's not a trampoline. Because why would they have him bounce? How are you going to then predict where he's going
I've got
next?
to catch him.
He ended up on the moon.
I meant a giant net trampoline.
No, there we go then. So it's not
So
a
it's not
trampoline.
a
you don't
trampoline.
believe me still?
No, a net is fine. A trampoline is ridiculous.
Shut up, man.
I have actually seen the one with the net, but that was planned.
You can
I
catch
know it was
them.
planned.
This wasn't planned.
No, I know. But neither was the lady who fell out
No,
the plane and survived.
Let's get this clear. You're not taking a win if it's a net, because I agree a net's possible. A
You said a
trampoline,
yeah,
trampoline.
yeah.
a
You did say
trampoline would be
trampoline.
It's very
ridiculous.
different, mate.
Yeah,
Very
very different
They're
things.
very different.
One kind of catches the force, the other
one's
fucking
gonna
repels
fling him
it
over
straight
there.
away.
Well, if you hold the net tight enough, it becomes a trampoline, doesn't it?
No.
I just can't see how someone would assume an entire language.
I've seen that headline. I think it's real. I think it's the GOAT.
But my initial instinct was the GOAT, but he started getting really defensive as we asked more questions.
Don't
about
look into his games and
All right.
tricks. GOAT.
When
is
I
fake.
when I
Can I
first
just
heard
ask?
more-
You've only asked me questions about the third one.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, you have. You haven't asked me one
What's
thing about the goat.
What's the GOAT's name? Mayor who?
I told you that.
Mayor
Lincoln,
In what town?
In
in
Canada,
Vermont.
That's not
Vermont.
true. They don't even have goats in Vermont.
They can transport one up.
They're going to transport a goat.
Also, yes,
purely-
they do have goats in Vermont.
No, they
It's not all snow.
They don't have
Mate,
goats in
you know for a
Vermont.
fact goats only are native to Ireland and Wales.
Yes.
What about England?
What about
No
Arabic
goats,
goat?
No goats in England. Don't get me started on the Arabic
What
goats.
about
Oryxes, aren't
what
they?
about America?
What about them? There's no goats in America.
Is Vermont Canada or America?
Canada.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it's Canada.
They don't have goats.
Can we
No,
Google
that's
that?
Vancouver.
Type it. No,
Oh, where
I think Vermont's USA.
Oh, maybe I'm completely. wrong.
USA.
It's
Vermont.
US state.
American state.
Shark, I'm right.
They don't have goats
Massachusetts.
there, mate.
Mate, I
It's
can't see-
right in the
No,
fucking-
go off. No, go off now because you're showing them photos.
I can't
in
see
the
no
arse
goats in
end
Vermont.
of. Oh, it's cold though, isn't it?
That's
Why would there
big.
be a goat?
It's obviously next to New Hampshire as well.
As the residents always right at Gaz Gobbles but never believed.
You're
I
not
would just
always right. You're an idiot.
I would
I
like
think
to
it's
say
the goat. I
that
think
I initially
goats-
thought goat.
the goat's definitely fake news.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, lock it in.
You've been found out, son.
Get done in, son.
Are you sure?
There's no goats in
There's
Vermont.
no way.
Yeah, it's too cold.
I
isn't it?
100% believe. If you used to go out and tell us that a guy fell out of a plane with no parachute and survived, obviously that's true.
in a blackberry bush.
In a blackberry bush.
You're right. That's correct. That was a true story.
Beast mode.
Beast mode, general nature.
So it comes down to the goat and the woman who spoke Mandarin.
Beast Nash.
The goat's a true story. The fake story is the woman who spoke
He's done
Mandarin.
that twice as well.
Quite obvious.
Can I just say?
Egyptian one again.
Can I just say? So I did I did my chat GBT where I asked for 3 stories, give me one fake, and they always do. Take a guess, which one do you think's fake? And I went with the goat, and it was wrong. So I would have got that wrong too, but I'm not playing.
Of course, how's she gonna know Mandarin?
I said this about the Egyptian
It does
thing.
happen, though. I tell you, it does happen.
Can I just say,
He was hella defensive, and I read into that too.
hang on. So this was, they give you like a narrative, like a explanation to each one. And for story C, which is the fake accent one, foreign accent syndrome is real.
Yeah.
But the version where someone wakes up speaking fluent Mandarin out of nowhere is fictional. The actual condition causes someone to sound like they have a foreign accent, not speaking entirely new language.
Both of them.
Fuck's sake, man. I thought. Well, I
Fuck's
guess
sake, Mandarin.
we should. Is the goat still there? No.
No, I told you.
He only
for
he
1
had
year.
one term. He had a year.
I told you, there's the lady that was in the record book. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
Yeah, you were right, mate. Where's the
on the
trampoline? So that's another W for me and another L for you. This is getting embarrassing.
Fucking pissed.
Now Timber's having surgery.
Anyway, I think it's time.
For monkey news.
No, well, it's
No,
basically
it's
his
better than
monkey.
that.
No,
Monkey
I think we
writes
call-
his
yeah.
fucking thoughts
I think
down.
we call the episode.
No, we haven't done
I'm
long
actually getting.
enough.
I've got my heart going.
So
like-
it's time for Lewis's journal.
What's it look like? Where is it?
Is he in it? Is he?
I really genuinely.
Is he actually a book?
Yeah.
Go and get it. Go
Did
and
you
get
hide
it.
it so we didn't go through it?
Well, you shouldn't go through anyways because they're ruining the.
Go and get it.
He's slumbering off.
I really don't actually want to do this.
You got it.
It's a Peppa Pig journal.
Wait, is it 2025?
So the weird thing with this is right. It's a 2020 diary.
Oh, 2020.
So therefore, I don't know why I've done it this way, but essentially you can see the pages lay out.
It's upside down.
So like some days if I write on that, I'll have no room and I'll have to go backwards.
Do I appear in this?
No, this is in
2020.
Oh,
He's in
yeah.
Afghanistan
mate.
at this point.
Oh, yeah. No,
No, I'm in uni. I can't express to you how little how much I'm regretting this.
This is Lou, I tell you, this is cute and wholesome, man.
Yeah, it'd be really nice. We wouldn't take the
I'm glad
piss,
you're
mate.
finally opening up.
It's fun an entry word.
No, you're gonna have to bear
Well, do
with.
you not
'cause
have
it-
to Reev to read it? He's the
no,
most
definitely not.
Go on.
Oh wait, why not?
You ain't going to
I'm
have
not
to read
gonna-
his writing anyway. Fuck me.
Because he's smudging it with
Go
all
on.
his tears.
Go on.
Quite sad.
Okay, so this is entry number 1.
Entry number 1 of what? The 2020.
Is it, Lewis? Is it actually? Why is it entry number 1, but it's halfway through the book?
Because I must have done it on September 19th.
Come on.
Fair enough.
But spread across several other, another book though. This is just, yeah.
Should we set the tone?
Yeah, put deep side.
Yeah, put deep
Where's
side.
the- We're all here. Look, just remember, we're all here for you, mate.
So we should intro it for shorts.
We're all here for you.
So if you don't know what this is, I journaled. I still do from time to time. But obviously when you journal, you never expect anyone to be reading it.
No, that's
or looking
true,
back
yeah.
on. So
Are you actually breaking like the journal trust right now? Like the magic
with
circle?
myself.
How white his hair looks, by the way.
That's why I didn't want it. No, guys, we can keep the colour. So,
I know it's a bit brown.
entry number 1. I feel like I'm shaking. So, mum and dad bought me.
Mum and dad.
He's not even said anything crazy yet.
Oh,
He was gonna, regardless of what the first 4 words were, he was gonna burst out.
So, so, mum and dad bought me a couple of books today. So, I thought I'd use one as a journal.
Oh,
I imagine future Lewis will be reading this.
Not in the manner that you are, though.
In front of thousands of people on a podcast.
wait! It does sound like when you're talking, you are about to cry though. Are you okay?
No, yeah, I am going to cry. I imagine future Lewis will be reading this. He'll either be pissed off or grateful for the amount of work I've put in. I hope I haven't wasted my potential.
Oh,
That's
that's
all
nice,
right.
mate.
That's all right.
Also,
That's
Lewis,
all
you know how you
Mate,
always
shouldn't
tell
be
us.
nervous about that.
I
know
don't think
how-
that's that embarrassing
No,
to
it's not.
say.
You always tell us how it's future Lewis's problem. So you've always been like that. You've always been a bit odd. Like
I've always had
Been a bit
concept.
odd.
I
just open up before you go. So you were always odd.
I've always had a concept of
No, he's been a
time.
fucking
No, but
freak.
it is odd to act that way. Like, as in, like he won't address an issue because that's future Lewis's problem.
That
Why not
also
just-
isn't true.
Oh no, in terms
Is
of
it?
like,
Of course
I've always had
See?
like, I've also always perceived future Lewis as a
different person.
as an entity.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like he
because
didn't
it
do,
is.
like he doesn't do his tax returns because that's future Lewis's problem.
Oh, you should
It's a present.
definitely
It's
do
a
those,
present
mate.
Lewis problem.
Yeah.
Very.
True, though.
I
It'll
hear
be a
past
past
Lewis
Lewis
for that.
problem as well.
Yeah, like,
mate.
exactly. A past Lewis.
What's entry number 2, Lou? That was really nice.
Is that it?
Oh no, this is still going. I have felt really pessimistic and had a lot of self-doubt
Oh.
since last night. I don't know what happened. I'm worried what people think of me.
Go on, carry on.
That's totally normal.
I'd
Right
rather you laugh at me than like be comfort.
It's not that funny.
reading
Okay.
right to left is crazy.
Do you remember what
yeah.
happened at that time?
Is he reading right to
It
left?
started on the right.
Yeah,
and
it's all
ended
right.
on
It goes
the
back.
Are you
That
reading
is
Arabic?
mental.
Arabic does that.
Yeah. Well, maybe I went to Bahrain.
Carry on.
Lewis, it was Afghanistan.
I don't know why. Well, I do.
Oh, you're right, like it's a
fucking hell,
fucking story
this is-
time.
Yeah.
It's from my own insecurities
Oh.
of not being good enough.
Go on, carry on. You're right. You're not good enough.
Carl the Dragon would tell you the same.
I need to let. I need to let it go. I just want to be the old me. I must have been really going through it. I just have been really-
How is that entry number 1?
I genuinely, do you know what?
that's it.
I don't know what
Oh,
I'm
mate,
going
that's
through here.
miserable.
Oh, you are a miserable boy.
Oh, wait, wait, Lewis, sure, did you get fired from any jobs in Afghanistan or something?
I'm in uni here. I'm starting uni, I think.
Oh, so you're not in Afghanistan at
don't-
the moment?
Oh no, this is like.
Maybe you broke up with a girl at something
You
at
can't
uni.
be starting.
He didn't have a girlfriend.
This is 5 years ago. You're 25 now.
He's
You
at
were,
uni.
you were 20.
Yes, he's at
Yeah,
uni.
uni.
Oh, did you say first year of uni? No.
You go to uni for
I don't know.
3
I
years.
don't
No, I
know
know,
where I
but
was. I'm in
yeah, it's
uni.
first
I'm in
year.
uni at this point.
It sounds like you don't know where you are as well.
Mate, what? I wonder what you did to deserve this writing.
I feel like this is the thing. Throughout all this, I'm very harsh on myself
Carry
when I
on.
sit
Yeah,
looking
carry
back. I'm like, whoa. I just want to be the old me. Damn. I'm at crossroads.
Oh, fucking hell, it's so
I
dramatic.
feel in my life.
Me at the crossroads.
Am I going to work now and succeed, or condemn myself
Oh my god.
to a normal life?
Sounds like some Brad Pitt.
Do you know what? I think I was working in Sainsbury's, and I think I got
When you're getting fingered in the sweet aisle.
I think I was in Sainsbury's and I was really scared. Like, not like so. It's fair enough if you want to work at Sainsbury's and like focus on living in your family, but I was really scared at the idea of being full time just in a job that I didn't
Yeah,
enjoy.
You've written about being at Sainsbury's. Like, I'm scared I'm going to condemn my life.
Condemn myself to it.
for 10 years at Sainsbury's.
Um,
Fucking hell.
this gets spicier.
Go on.
Maybe if I make it, I don't know what that means. Is make it.
As a professional basketball player?
I could sell this journal as a motivational book to those facing the same crossword.
That is pretty crazy that it's come full circle that you basically are making money off the journal now.
But yeah, if you want this to be probably it's not a motivational book, maybe I should sell this as a comedic book.
That, shows, that does show you have faith in that you will make it one day, or you got a massive ego.
Did you make it?
I feel like it can't be a massive ego because you're not saying it
Yeah,
to
you
anyone.
wouldn't write that.
So you
if
just have
did
a lot of
massive
self-belief,
ego.
which is good then.
It sounds like I haven't. It sounds like
Also-
it sounds like I know I can do something with my life, but I
got
don't know if I can be
potential.
asked
If you,
to do
I
it.
think if you have a massive ego
Mm.
as well, you don't write down these thoughts as a journal. Do you know what I mean?
You'd be going, I can't wait in a few years to be the best.
I'm
and
going to be.
that would be.
I don't need a
difficult.
fucking journal, mate.
True.
Maybe I could sell this journal as a motivational book to those facing the same crosswords. Actually, crossroads. Actually, not a bad idea. This is now a motivational book.
Bro, you have schizophrenia.
Why are you talking to yourself?
Being written by a guy making the journey.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Lewis, this doesn't sound like a journal.
You got multiple personality disorder, bro.
I always,
Conversation.
I always thought like this. Say I was imagining being
It
interviewed.
sounds like like an autobiography.
Saying I was imagining
Memoir.
being interviewed on Conan, I would imagine I told him that I imagined telling him that I imagined this conversation.
How many imagines are in there, John Lennon?
Your face right now is how I imagined he would be looking at me.
Wow. Well done, mate. And that's only entry number
But do
one.
you not think that's weird? It's like I broke the
Look, that
fourth
ain't-
wall
that
within
ain't a journal. That's not. You're writing a fucking novel, mate.
a motivational book.
Yeah, that's not. That's no journal.
That is not as embarrassing as you made out.
Yeah.
It feels embarrassing.
Yeah, that could
I'm talking about writing a motivational book as
But
if I'm like some
At
sort
which,
of
at
author.
which point did you scream at this morning? That's what I want to know.
Or the motivational book bit. the Conan bit, and the bit where I said the word condemn.
You are writing it in a
That was
odd
crazy.
way. I don't know
It's
what
like
I
I'm
imagined.
talking to myself.
Well, next week we can hear.
But I don't know
entry
what I
2.
imagined, but it just
Yeah.
wasn't that.
But maybe we stop there. Maybe we didn't enjoy that, and
No,
we
no,
don't
no.
have to delve deeper.
Let us know in the comments if you want more of Lewis's journal.
Maybe people don't like it. Maybe that's like the golf story.
we'll see- yeah, we'll see what the comments
So
say.
the way you portray your feelings is writing it as if it's like a graphic novel or something like that.
Honestly,
like
when I scan through some of these bits, it looks like I'm just like bullying myself.
I mean, it's all very dramatic.
And I put my hand on my own leg.
It is very dramatic.
I
Well, I did
condemned
that-
myself to a life of Sainsbury's.
Like here, in November 18th, 2020, I started by going, yo.
My G.
Yo, it's L-Dog in the house.
I know what he can't say after that.
Can I ask how does the novel over here compare to like when you write in your journal?
Ooh, it's actually not too dissimilar. Really.
You write a novel as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that is just the way to journal.
I think I
Yeah.
talk about not
you
being
have
able to get a boner
you
at some
write
point.
something out and then you answer it.
I think
So
I
it
write-
sounds like two people are
It
talking.
just sounds like you're going insane.
I
Yeah.
think later on I write about not being able to get an erection.
Well,
What date is
I've
that?
never
Well-
written that down.
tune in next week to find that one out.
Also, really quickly, if we do 52 episodes a year, because there's 52 weeks in a year, but
It's gonna take a while to get through.
365 days in a year.
I don't do every day.
Ah,
They're
Yeah,
very
when you
sporadic.
remember to do
but
it,
this is the
isn't it?
problem because it's more depressing because every now and again I'll just come back when I'm depressed one time if something's not happening. I'll just sit and mourn.
Well,
So I don't know how
that's-
funny it's going to be. It's just like, oh, damn, you were fucking...
Well, why don't you just pick and choose which ones that would be good for the people to listen?
no.
Well,
Then he
what-
gets to pick and choose, and that's not
Hey,
what it's about.
okay, there's 3 options, right? We'll either do it in order, I'll pick and choose, or we can just never do it again.
I think
So-
doing it all is nice. We get to follow the progression of you, sort of like.
It will
going-
tell a story, but they will... And on the
Disassociated
boring
with the
ones,
world.
we'll just do a little touch-in.
What?
A
Pardon?
little touch-in.
Look, I want to say thank you so much for opening up. It's been a real insight into your brain.
You're a fucking freak. And on that note, make sure you like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers by the end of the year.
You just copied my pitch like that.
Oh, I forgot to say.
Please.
Oh, sorry, there was one more bit. Anyway, rambling aside, I'm currently sat at my desk, brain food playlist in my ears, wearing only my boxers, writing this to give you a bit of imagery.
Brain food plays good.
I find it so amazing that you imagined yourself.
That we
being-
should have ended it on
no,
that.
like being.
We
like
should have just
this,
ended
like,
the podcast on
superstar
that.
Yeah,
movie
we're done.
Superstar, like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
See you next week.
Okay.
He's a freak.
Why was I writing it in my boxers? I was just nude.